It's the day commuters driving into Manhattan have long dreaded. Congestion pricing is here. And now some motorists are
Wild.
coming up with clever ways to avoid those toll cameras planted strategically around the city. Some commuters are so desperate they're going to extraordinary lengths to avoid that $9 toll. Like here at this garage on 61st Street, the sign says do not enter on 61st Street, but for drivers who ignore that sign, they go in this way, and when they come out the other side, they've avoided the toll altogether. Look, they even put up a barricade to stop the maneuver.
People don't like to pay.
People, listen. People, you just about to say that people don't like to pay. Let me tell you something. My brothers and sisters who have cars, I understand you come from New Jersey, coming from whatever and stuff like that. Listen, this is the way that it's going to be. All right. And let me tell you something. What starts in New York, even the red states are going to slowly implement it. You may be like, oh, no, they won't. I'm telling you, what starts in New York will be implemented slowly across the country. And you'll be like, whoa, what happened?
Pay for something they've never paid for before.
Streets Blog NYC editor Gersh Kunzman.
New Yorkers are exceptionally brazen. As drivers, they feel very entitled. There is a cost to your driving,
True,
and this is
we are
kind of stealing back a tiny bit of that cost.
I spoke to New York Governor Kathy Hochul.
What do you make of the people who are skirting congestion pricing, finding creative ways to avoid it?
They ought to be careful.
Yeah.
You know, there are penalties, there are fines, and ultimately, you know, it can result in loss of a license.
Your inside edition music always gets me. But listen, you guys, y'all may think that you're gonna get away with it, and I understand it. I mean, no, that's a big hit. Well, it's not really a big hit, okay? But just understand, don't take your car to work. You don't really have to, right? You want to do it. It is a luxury having a car in the city. Now I can understand if you live in New Jersey and stuff like that, or maybe Long Island and stuff like that, fine. But you still don't need to take your car to work. What you could do if you live in Long Island is park up, go to the use the LIRR, and it'll be cheaper to just go into the city that way. And if you're coming from New Jersey, use the path. I mean, come on now. I understand that, and not only just the path, New Jersey Transit. I understand that you may not want to do it. It is an inconvenience, but I'm telling you, mark my words, and even my conservative brothers and sisters who feel like, oh, New York is a liberal state and they just want to take money. I'm telling you, it's going to come to your state too. And you're not really going to notice it because it's probably going to be less than $9. It might be $1. It might be 50 cents. They're going to start doing this because they're going to need money and they're going to want money. So when you least expect it, don't, mark my words, that it's going to come to a town, city near you, and you're gonna be like, oh, I thought that this was a conservative country, in this part of town, and we're not supposed to do stuff like that. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Mark my words, it's going to happen. My brothers and sisters, I would just want to take this short break before I get to the next news feed to thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I know that your time is valuable, and I know that you are valuable. So I really appreciate your time and really appreciate you taking the time out to watch. Please, can you do me a favor? Can you like this video? Make some comments after you watch the video all the way to the end, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch hours so I can become monetized one day, make some YouTube shillings, and if I have a car in New York, be able to afford congestion pricing. But I can only do it with your help. So please, help a brother out. Thank you so much. Let's get to it.
Turning on congestion pricing, the NYPD announcing now a crackdown on drivers who try to sneak past paying the new toll in Manhattan's business district below 60th Street. In less than 3 days since the pricing plan began, police...
Yo, that is hella slick. G, and he scratches out the N so you can't read it. But I don't know why some of these drivers think they slick. Obviously, if they see the other damn 6 letters or the other 6 symbols, the G and the X and 3072, they're gonna know it's your dumb ass. Come on, man, stupid, real dumb.
Police say they've already issued summonses to drivers who are disguising license plates to get out of.
Yo, you got to be a real idiot. You're going to put a tape. I'm telling you, us New Yorkers will try to figure out a way to skirt things, but some of us are hella dumb. That is stupid. You are still showing the rest of your dang on plate. Like, are you an idiot? Oh, I didn't know that tape was there. Somebody put the tape there. No, don't lie. You put the tape there, fool.
Paying the tolls. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman live at Columbus Circle with more on the crackdown. Lindsay.
David, look, it's too early to tell if congestion pricing has actually made any impact on traffic, but what it will quickly make an impact on is your wallet. It does appear that the drivers, many of them, like the ones behind me here going towards Columbus Circle, are taking it all in stride, but some drivers are taking a more illicit approach. Day 3 of congestion pricing, and city officials say attempts are already being made to illegally evade the toll. We watched cops pull over a driver Tuesday morning for what appears to be a covered license plate after passing under the gantries at Columbus Circle.
We got to do everything possible to catch them, make sure the laws allow the confiscation of vehicles if needed, make sure the penalties are severe enough that it would deter them from doing it. But there's always going to be, trust me, right now as we say, there's somebody's trying to figure out a way to circumvent the process.
And indeed, Mayor
Uncle King Adams is right. Uncle King Adams is right, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to do it. When I went to the supermarket last night, guys, and I was in the car. I rent a car to go to the supermarket and stuff. And my aunt's in the hospital, so we're going to go see her today. So as I was sitting down and waiting to find a park, I saw a driver drive past, and his license plate, he had that shield over there, that little plastic shield covering. And I told my uncle, I said, listen, the cops is going to start really, really cracking down on these people. And as soon as I said it, the guy sped up, and it was a speed camera in the area, and it flashed. I knew it flashed him, but because he has that covering, it's going to glare or mess up the picture. So they're going to start cracking down on a lot of people. So guys, if you really want to try to be slick, don't do it, because the penalties are going to be severe, and they're going to start, impounding your car or confiscating your car. And if they do, and you can't get the car out and they put it on auction, when there's enough cars on auction, I might just go and buy your funky car, and I'll clean it up and I'll have it as my car. So keep playing games. Keep playing games. You're gonna give your boy Akil a good car for a good price while you stuck with the loan. That's on you.
Mayor Adams, the DOT, and NYPD have proposed new rules to crack down on drivers with obscured license plates. The expanded rules would prohibit anything that obstructs a license plate, including dirt, rust, or any sort of covering that distorts their visibility. Wow. Police released these photos of cars that have already received tickets with partially obscured plates as they crossed 60th
That's
Street.
Crazy.
Many New Yorkers say the congestion fee may be inconvenient, even exorbitant, but breaking the law is a step too far.
I think that they can find somebody, find ways around it without doing it illegally. That's what I've been seeing a lot on social media. They've been trying to find ways to go around 60th Street, below 60th Street, without having to pay the toll. But covering up your license plate is illegal.
But some already frustrated drivers joke that they understand the urge.
Knock yourself out. Go for it.
Well,
yeah, knock yourself out and go for it. I'm not going for it because I don't got time for it, but you can try, and I'll watch you get a ticket, be like, oh snap, look at dude over there getting a ticket. Yeah.
Well, the NYPD did release data from what they're calling today's congestion zone enforcement operation. 82 drivers were issued summonses, including 29 for improperly covered plates. 17 cars were seized for suspended registrations and other violations. And 2 people were even arrested, one of them for criminal possession of a forged license plate. All of those, of course, more costly than a $9 toll.
See? And you know what? If a person not paying the registration, they damn sure not gonna pay the damn toll. Like, I'm glad that they caught, because think about this. If they ain't pay the registration, they probably ain't paying insurance. then their license is suspended. If the guy's not from New York, I don't know how it is in other states, but I'm gonna tell you real quick. If you drive without insurance, every day that you drive without insurance, they'll suspend your license for once you get insurance again. So if you drive for 10 days, the DMV is notified that you don't have insurance on that car, and they will suspend your registration. Well, they may not suspend your registration. They suspend your license, which you got to give in the license, park up the car somewhere, and if the car is on the street without a license, guess what happens? You get tickets. So now you got to park it up somewhere and hope to God that, you get your license. They got to go down to DMV, get a new license to put on the car. And say, hey, man, just pay the damn toll. Just pay the damn toll. Stop trying to be slick. Stop trying to be slick. But I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you feel. Tell me how do you feel about it. If you're from New York or the tri-state area, tell me, what are you doing to get around it? Are you taking transit? Are you taking the trains? Are you taking buses and stuff like that? If you're from New Jersey, are you parking up and taking the path or taking New Jersey Transit into the city? If you live on Long Island, are you taking the LIRR? You let me know. I really want to hear from you because I value your opinion and I want the engagement so that we can be able to talk and I can hear what you have to say.